Why do experienced entrepreneurs distrust quick promises? Maybe they have seen too much during their lives. Maybe they understand that every time that you have an opportunity, a quick promise may seem that it's something spectacular, it's something outstanding. But what you realize is that it sends the bill later. Maybe you understand that in most cases, there isn't such a thing as making money quick. I often think about that. See, I'm not saying that it's impossible to make money quick, but in most cases, we don't see all the preparation for this. For example, maybe someone can put together an app for you to use in your cell phone, something like this. But the person who is capable to do such a thing and to make a lot of money with this, he or she is very capable. He know what he's doing. He may be developing himself for many years. So, it's not as simple as that. For example, my area, real estate, I may close a deal where I'm going to be able to make a lot of money in a short period of time. Yes, it's possible. But the situation is this: I prepare myself to do this for 20 years or more than 20 years because I've been building um, for a long period of time, for many years. So, all this experience now is together in this possible new deal. For example, last time that I bought a lot, the real estate agent, he was um, surprised with how fast I closed the deal. He told me, "Oh, why did you close the deal so fast?" Because think about this. The situation was this. There is this um, condominium, and the company that is the owner of the condominium, it was negotiating 8 lots with buyers, old buyers that didn't pay for them, old owners that didn't pay for the lots. And they finished the negotiation. They they take the lots back for them, and then they put these 8 lots for sale. And the lots were very good lots inside of the condominium, very good location for a very good price. And I was able to get one of them. If I had more money at the moment, I could have got more than one. But think about that. I was able to identify the opportunity. They sold the 8 lots in just one day because they have a lot of real estate agents, and when they told them, these agents, that they were going to sell the lots, all of them start to work, and other people identify the opportunity. I remember that I called a friend of mine and I told him, "Oh, there is good lots here in my city to sell today in the condominium." And this guy, he he told me, "Oh, Fred, let me think about this for 2 hours, and I'm going to talk to you later." All right. Then 2 hours later, he got back to me, called me, and told me, "Fred, I want one of these lots." Then I called for the realtor, and he let me know that all of the 8 lots have been sold, and I bought one of them. But think about that. It's not that I was doing something, there isn't a doubt in me at that moment, you know? I knew what I was doing at that moment. And then after that, I built the house, and everything was okay. But when I think about this situation, I realize that it's very clear to me. There is no shortcuts. The longer someone stays in business, the less they believe in shortcuts. And this thing that I did of buying this lot wasn't a shortcut. It was just an opportunity that I was able to identify because I have the knowledge. If success sounds too easy, there is usually a hidden cost. For example, the other day I was watching a YouTube video. The guy was interviewing an entrepreneur, and is a young guy, this entrepreneur, and he was explaining his experience. He was saying that he just got out of a lot of debt, and now he is growing 25% per month. If you have experience, you are able to identify that this isn't possible. Because if you grow 25% per month, after a few years, you are going to conquer the universe. You know? You are going to be sending your spaceships to conquer the galaxy. Something like that. So, it's clear to me that this guy is not experienced. I'm not saying that he is not a hard worker. Clearly, he is. And there is no problem with that. He's going to learn that it's impossible to grow 25% per month consistently. Pretty quickly, you are going to hit the roof. And this is simply what is going to happen. So usually you have hidden costs in these quick opportunities or quick promises. One important thing is this: beginners often focus on reward, and when you are experienced, you focus on the cost. When someone promises you fast growth, easy money, guaranteed success, you will think, what I'm not seeing here, what I'm not seeing in this situation, the alarm is going to sound. Like I said, shortcuts send the bill later. If making money was easy, everybody would do it. Here in Brazil now, um, there is a trend of, I don't know the word in English, uh, hair shops, the place that you go to cut your hair, barbershop places. There is actually, I can tell you that I can identify two trends. The first one, this one, barbershop places, and the second one, um, burger places, fancy burger places, very beautiful burger places, uh, um, and they are open. A lot of these places here right now, and it's clear to me that a lot of these places are going to close at certain moment. They are going to close because it's impossible for a city like city that I live to support such a amount of barbershops, for example. You know, there is a friend of mine who went to one of these places and he used to to cut his hair there. And the other day I was talking to him and I noticed that his hair was not okay. I don't know the name of the, in Portuguese we call it pezinho. Uh, in English I don't know the finish of the hair right here. You know the finish. The finish of this friend of mine. It was very high up here, something like this. Why that happened? Clearly for me was that lack of experience of the professional who was doing his hair. Something happened. The guy who cut his hair did a mess. Why is that? Because there is a lot of places opening right now here. And there is no problem with that. This is just the way of the market. People are going to invest right now. After some time, a lot of people are going to close, and the strong ones are going to stay. This is what happens. But I saw that happening many times. Trends comes and go. Markets rise, markets fall. It's like the gurus of the YouTube, for example. They appear and they disappear. That's why I became skeptical. It's not that I'm being negative. It's just that I'm just seeing um, how the reality works. It's just that. You identify that something very important that is here. Many quick promises, they are exciting. You know, oh, it's like that. For example, it's like when you see someone came to you to close a business and they tell you, oh, I have the opportunity, but you need to close the deal right now. It's different from the situation that I described for you, that the lot that I bought. The guy who was the real estate agent, he didn't tell me that I should buy the lot right now. I was the one who identified the opportunity. These guys that tell you that you need to close the deal right now, when I encounter one of them, I tell them right away, oh, I need you to close the deal right now? Yes, so I don't want it. It's not for me. Sorry. I understand that you need to be very smart to close the deal right now, but I'm not that smart. I'm dumb. This is what I say, usually. So I believe that that's the cause that makes us be this skeptical. Controlling costs, managing cash, improving operations, boring. Real wealth creation is boring. So, all right, my friends, this is all that I have for you today. Thank you all for tuning in. See you in the next video.